Hello, I am Mustafa. Today I want to talk about short selling in this presentation. Uh, short selling. What is short selling and how to do short selling? You first borrow a stock from stockholder and you sell the stock on the spot market, so you have the money. After these steps, you hope that the price of stock will decline because you are earning from declining. At the end of the term, you buy the stock from spot market for returning the borrowed stock to the stockholder because you are just borrower. You didn't buy the stock. You have to pay back the stock to the stockholder again, to the stockholder. In short selling, profit comes from falling stock prices. So you are earning from falling stock prices. The price of stock can decrease to the zero. After zero, it cannot be decreased, so you have limited gain. But the price of stock can increase more and more, can increase to the infinite. So you have unlimited losses, and you are using margin in short selling, and these margin loans come with interest. These are can be said for the bad things in short selling, but we cannot say the short selling is bad. We can just say that this is risky, and in finance, of course, as you know, the riskier, the more profitable. Is short selling good for the market? Uh, Experts like Warren Buffett say short selling can be beneficial for the markets. Important role in and they are in important role in public markets, improving price discovery, rational capital allocation, preventing financial bubbles, and finding fraud. These are the general idea of markets and players on the market. Short selling is divided into two parts. First of them covered short selling, and second of them uncovered short selling. We name this naked short selling. The first covered short selling is just what I told you, is just the basic short selling, and the naked short selling is like you didn't have stock, you didn't borrow the stock, but you sell the stock. Uh, this is the naked short selling. Its name is naked because you didn't borrow the short selling, but you can just sell the short. You can just sell the stock. Is short selling legal? In general, covered short selling is legal in most stock markets, unlike naked short selling. Uh, but when markets go bad, regulators or governments can block this short selling because they are trying to stop the decreases. For example, in pandemic, in BIST were like BIST index were like 120 and decreased to the 80. The regulators blocked the short selling for stopping the declining. It's just movement for the blocking. Is market affected from short selling? In theoretically, the answer is no, because you are the borrower. You borrow the stock and you sell the stock, and the price of stock will decline, but you have to pay back. So you have to buy the stock again for paying back. So the price of stock will increase at the end of the term. But what about expectations? Because I'm a real person here in a real world, and I want to buy a stock, and I am looking at the stock tables. I am seeing that the price of stock is decreasing. I am sure that I will think again about buying that stock. So short selling can change my expectations, my ideas. Maybe it affects the prices. Short stocks and dividends. As we said, you are not buying stock, you are just borrowing stock. So anything about stock, anything about stock earnings or negative things, you have to pay to the stockholders because stockholders hold stock. You are just borrower. You have to pay dividend to the stockholder. And at the end of my presentation, I looked the most transactions volumes in BIST. And as you can see, Turkish Airlines has the most transaction volume in December 23. So these are my references. Thank you for listening to me. Thank you for the term, and thanks for your interest through the term. Goodbye.